Double fertilization. Before that, we must know fertilization, that means fusion of male gamete with female gamete forming a zygote which later on develops into embryo. This double fertilization mechanism it was discovered by Navajo scientists in Liliaceae family like members like Lilium, Pretaria like plants. This double fertilization involves fusion of two male gametes with two sides. First, male gamete fuses with female gamete or egg cell forming a zygote, while another male gamete fuses with secondary nucleus forming a primary endosperm nucleus. Before that, we know male gamete develops on the stigma when pollen grains get germinate. After germination of pollen grains, pollen tube get formed in that two male gametes get transferred, and with the help of pollen tube, these male gametes get transferred in the ovule where female gamete is present. The entry of pollen tube inside the ovule is of three types. First, porogamy. Porogamy means when the entry of pollen tube containing male gametes takes place from the micropylar region, when it is a porogamy type. Then another type when the entry of pollen tube takes place at the chaliceal region, that means at the base of ovule, and this pollen tube enters from chaliceal region and then it comes to the egg cell. This type of entry is called as a chalizogamy. And third type, when the entry of pollen tube takes place from the integuments or covering of the ovule, it is called as a mesogamy. Out of these three, from any one sides, the pollen tube enters inside the female gamete structure, and then it discharges two male gametes. After discharging two male gametes, two types of fertilization takes place. First, syngamy, that means fusion of male gamete with female gamete. This process takes place with the help of pollen tube, because as we know, male gametes are non-motile and haploid, so it requires pollen tube. So this process is called as a siphonogamy. Siphon means tube. So this process is called as a siphonogamy. Then this first male gamete fuses with egg cell or female gamete forming a zygote called as a syngamy, while another male gamete fuses with secondary nucleus which is already diploid. As we know, secondary nucleus is diploid because it is formed by fusion of two polar nuclei. So when another male gamete fuses with secondary nucleus, it forms primary endosperm nucleus which is a triploid, and this fusion is called as a triploid fusion. Again, I will repeat. The formation of primary endosperm nucleus takes place with the help of fusion of another male gamete with secondary nucleus which is diploid. After that, it forms triploid primary endosperm nucleus which later on develops endosperm, that is a nutritive tissue present in the seed, and this is the significant character of angiospermic plant. So two types of fertilization takes place at the two sides. So double fertilization is present in angiospermic plant. This is the diagram which shows the entry of pollen tube. It is just like anatropous ovule, only there is an entry of pollen tube inside the ovule is shown. It is a anatropous ovule. Entry of pollen tube inside the ovule from the micropylar region is shown in this diagram. Then significance of double fertilization. As we know, this is the unique character of angiospermic plant, because first there is the male gamete fuses with female gamete forming a zygote which later on develops embryo, and then another male gamete forming a triploid endosperm nucleus which later on develops endosperm, that is a nutritive tissue. This is a significant character of angiosperm. As formation of endosperm takes place, seed contains the nutritive tissue or food material in this due to this double fertilization. This diploid zygote is also developed, which is develops embryo, and later on in future it develops plant. This triploid primary endosperm nucleus forms endosperm tissue which present in endosperm, which is present in seeds, which provides nutrition to developing embryo. Again, this diploid condition is restored by fusion of male and female gamete. It is a significant character of formation of zygote in this angiosperm. Last significance, it also helps to avoid polyembryony. As we know, pollen tube consists of two male gametes, but these two male gametes are utilized due to the formation of zygote and primary endosperm nucleus.